Okay, so we started the gutting process, or thereof. Okay, this is the room. And we took all the furniture out. So we got all this out. This is a mess. It's been over 20 years since this room's been touched. So what we're going to do is we're going to knock this wall right here out and push this into another bedroom. All right, but we're going to keep this door. So that closet's going, this door is out. I mean, this wall is out. So this is one of the rooms right here, right? And it's going to come into this room right here. And of course, we got to take everything out. This was one of our bedrooms. So we got to take everything out of here. And that wall that I was pointing to, there's the wall right there. That's the other side of that wall. So we're gonna push this bedroom totally over in this direction right here. And we'll see how we make out here. It's just gonna be an adventure. Here we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. So we are busy at work. So here we go. Look at this. Just put a new closet in here. Okay, we just got all of this studded out. And this went pretty good. This went pretty good, with the exception of I put the steel beam. I put these studs up right here, and it didn't quite work out okay because I needed some power right here. See right here on this stud right here. This is where your closet is going to be mounted to. So you need some power there. So I had to take all of this out. I had to reinforce it with some wood back here, right? So got that nice and seamed up in there. We're looking good. Well, okay, we squared up right there. So that's going to receive 4 bifolding doors right there. Then what we did was we went along and we put a tray ceiling. You can see the tray ceiling right here, like that there. Yep. So we had to turn the corner. The angles were a mess, but we got them all up in there. So we got all of our tray corners up in here, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to put recessed lights over top of all of the windows, so that it serves as an accent point in the room, right? So we got all of that done. Woo! Then, of course, right here, we're going to do a shelf build out here. So we can put a waterfall in here. So we'll put a waterfall up in here, a couple of shelves, and we're going to put a recessed light up on here with a little quarter wall up here. So we can put a nice vase or something right there with a flower in it. It's some type of art or a statue, something right there. So it'll illuminate right there, dead center right there. So it gives a little bit of accent. Oh, but let me show you one more thing I did. We had a problem right here. And that's when you walk into the door. As soon as you walk into the room here, right, you run smack right into this wall right here. So what we're going to do is right here, we're going to sink this wall in so that we can put some artwork right there. That way, it'll look nice when you first walk in. It won't look like it's so crowded right here. Okay, here we go. It's a job, but me and my wife can do it. Look at that mess. Look at that. That's a whole different story right there. But guess what? I ain't gotta look for nothing because it's all right there. Okay, we'll catch you later. Hey, here we go. Day 3. So we got that little build out right there done, and that's where we're gonna put that 5-foot waterfall, down at the bottom right here, and then put um, glass shelving here, dimension glass shelving here, and we'll put a statue up here, something like some artwork. We're gonna get a recessed light. We're gonna drop that right there, dead center. That ought to be pretty nice. So. Yeah, that'll be nice. Right there, that's where the king size bed is going. So we got that all squared up because the boob tube, right? Um, we got the closet. That's done. That's all studded out and drywalled out. I got to put all my corners on. And then I'm going to start mudding, right? And I got my knockout right here, you know, when you walk in. So got that done. And of course that board right there, we'll take some joint compound on that and smooth that on there real nice, sand it out so we can paint a nice surface on it. Might even decide to do it like a rough texture, just so it'll be like a background there. So it just won't be plain. Now that'll be pretty nice. But the closet turned out pretty good. Nice and deep. That's good. And geez, so we got all of our tray boards up, right? That tray ceiling. Just gotta put my my molding up on the side right there. Down, put my drywall strips up. Just too tired today, man. I tell you, that's just too much. So we got that done. We got all the strips up. Got that one panel right here. I gotta put up, but it's gotten dark, so I needed to take this box right here and put that yellow wire through that hole right there. My mistake. So I got to turn electricity off of that, so I didn't have the opportunity to take care of that. So we'll take care of that tomorrow. Right, so we got the tray ceiling up. Check it out from there all the way over. It turned out pretty dang on nice though. That turned out pretty nice. Hey, how about this? I'm gonna turn these lights off. Oh boy, whew, I'll fall down here. Turn these lights off, and let's do like this. There we go. So there we go. So we got lights over top of all of the windows. So we're gonna adjust it. Like I said, I gotta do that right there. But we'll adjust the windows up, right? We'll adjust the windows up and make them look real pretty. And those valley blinds or something on there. We'll see what happens. But we want to make sure that wood looks nice and tight. But boy, that's one long bureau. Yep, that's the bowling alley. But at any rate, guys, it's been a long day. Yes, it is. We are going to call it a day. That's a wrap. Check out that angle. Look how I got that angle in there. Who knew? Okay, guys, it's been real. I'm out. Later. Well, here we go. We're getting to it. Look, guess what? We got a final coat on all of this area here. All of that's final coat. Done, right? Final coat on the ceiling here. Okay, we've got the sanding done. That was a challenge right there, that wall, seaming that wall in. Of course, there was a wall there, okay, that went across this way. Okay, we sealed that off, blocked that off, and sealed that wall in. And the fireplace is behind that, so we had to cover the brick up there. So, at any rate, we're coming along. Looks like our next step is to give it one fine sanding, and on this wall here, this is where we pulled wallpaper off at. Of course, you can see where there's, right here, it's still got like a little bit of glue in there. So we've sanded that down the best we can. We're going to skim that, and that way, when we put the paint on it, it'll look nice. We're going to prime all of the walls. The closet turned out great. We got the final skim on all of our joints turned out real nice. That walk-in area that I was talking about, but when you walk into the door, when you first walk in, here we go right here. When you first walk into the bedroom, we've got that built out right there, and that's where the artwork is going. We got a nice statue that's going right there, so that'll look real nice. We've got a nice little light that goes right on the top right there. It's motion detector, motion detector recess. So when you walk in, the statue will light. So that's going to be pretty nice right there. The centerpiece is done. We've got this little showcase right here, finished out. So this is done. Again, water fountain, statue, recessed motion detector light there. And then I only want motion detector lights there because it doesn't need to be on all the time. Just when you're standing in front of it. So I like that. And they're not bright. They're just accent lights. So we're going to take this board here. On our next step, we're going to cover this door right here. We're going to put a stud on the wall right here. That's going to come out like an L right there, just to block those hinges. So it'll be L in sheetrock. And that'll block those. That'll shadow the door off. It'll look nice. It'll be okay. And what the heck, guys? I'm telling you, this is going to be one heck of a project. Will it be worth it? I think so. I think so. Okay, guys, that's it. We'll give you the update a little later on. Take care. Oh, by the way, look at that mess. That's okay when we put that sand on the floor. When we hit that floor with that sand, it'll be a-okay. A little warm water to clean all this crap up. That's nothing because the floor is sealed with a polyurethane, so we're not damaging the wood. But once we sand these floors, it's gonna turn out real nice. Okay, until then, we'll see you. Bye. Okay, here we are, phase 5. So we got the door covered over. Had to, they don't want to remove the door, so we covered it over from the outside, so from the inside. So on the outside there's still a door there, but it's just sealed shut. Okay, and we had a problem right here. As you can see, we had hinges here, so I made an out build right there. The hinges are still there, but you'd never know it. But look, we're looking good there. Secondly, look at that. We did the windows. That was a challenge. All the windows have been sanded, right? Look at it, looking good. That's gonna look great. So all of that's been sanded down. Well, we're squared up for priming on phase 6. Just want to show you this here. So we decided to go with a pecan finish. Here's what it looks like without the finish on it, just straight out sanding, right? And this is what it looks like with the sanding. So here we are. There's the difference between the two. I think both of them are good matches. I'm liking them. We're gonna go with that pecan right there, not the natural. We'll go with the pecan, right? So again, phase 5. We'll get the primer on the windows. Get the primer on the walls, and then we're gonna sand these floors down, and we'll put our final coat on. We'll put our color coats on after the floor is done. I chose to go that route. I just want to get the floors done, make it look like it's supposed to look, and then put our color in. We'll introduce our color afterwards. Okay, that's it. The end. Phase 5. Okay, so what we had to do is we had to put filler down. So you have to trowel this on the floor. It's a wood filler, and I haven't done my corners because I got to go around and do my corners. But for right now, I'm going to drum sand everything. Then when I sand my corners off, I'll put fillers on my corners, sand that out, and we'll match it, blend it all in. So at any rate, like I said, got to fill in all those gaps, all that stuff that's yucky. All right, the sanding is over, at least for the floor main section. This my friends, was an all-day job. It really was. We had some spots that were just horrible. We couldn't get out. The center section turned out okay, but when we stained it, it'll come out. We had some spots right here, as you can see, that just didn't level properly, so we had to wait to fill those guys in. So we got them leveled out, but for the most part, the floor turned out pretty smooth. It really did. So floor sanding is done. Edging will get done next week. I don't have the strength. I've got the piece to put on here, so we'll get that piece put back on there. But like I said, edging, definitely gonna have to wait until next weekend. Okay, family, we are out of here. Another weekend, another day, another day forward. Later. Okay, I didn't take a break. I just had to go ahead, finish this out, and do the sanding. So I got my edges sanded. Still gotta do my corners. Still gotta do, up underneath the radiators. But for the most part, it didn't turn out too bad. Started out with a 38 grit and worked my way up to 120 grit. And 220 is just too soft. But at any rate, here we are. And it looks like for the most part, we're further along than what we were when we first started this project. So, at any rate, every day brings a new surprise, right? So, we'll see what happens. We see where we go. Stay tuned. Absolutely more to come. Okay, guys, take care. Okay, so we have just finished staining our floors. Think of my wifey, thought she just hid. And here we go. Closet's done. And we stained the floors. We let them dry for 24 hours. And now we are getting ready to apply the polyurethane.
We also stained our
And what else did we do?
We stained our things, baseboards.
Yep, and we stained our baseboards. And repaired them actually too. How about that? Okay, here we go. Yeah, we got some wood imperfections here, but guess what? It's real wood. Okay, guys. Catch you later. Okay, so we've got a polyurethane laid. Everything's looking real nice. Leveled real good. Sanded between all of the coats. And I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. This looks real nice. Look at that. We have come a long ways. Okay, guess what's gonna happen next? The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put white primer on these walls, get these walls primered out, and then we're gonna splash a little bit of color in here. But you gotta admit, those floors really turned out nice. Okay, here we are. Here we go. And here we be. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, we put one more final coat of polyurethane matte finish on the windows throughout. Okay, because we wanted to make sure that especially wanted to make sure that we got these windows proper. When you're opening up your windows, a lot of times you'll get water coming in. So we wanted to make sure that we sealed these sills up real nice. Okay, so we got those window sills sealed up really nice. And so we're squared there. Secondly, what we've done is we placed a primer on all of the walls because we had wallpaper on the wall. We sanded down, of course, and we wanted to make sure that our paint adhered to the wall properly. So we got primer on the walls. And the primer, at times, will, and most times, it'll get more depth to your color. Okay, so we've got that all primered out. After we primed the walls, we got all of our walls and ceilings. We've got our ceilings with our first coat of flat paint on it. And the first coat took wonderfully. It looks great. Lines are straight, no runs. Everything's looking good. So our walls, our ceilings are complete. Okay, so we got that complete. We got our closet complete here. Yep, the closet's done. And the same flat paint that we put up in the ceiling, we put that flat paint right here in the closet, and it'll serve its purpose. It's just fine in there. Okay, so we've got that done. So what we are going to be doing next, and we ran another electrical socket over on this side right here. Okay, so we got electricity throughout, through and through. Okay, so we're squared up there. What we're going to be doing on our next step is we're going to be introducing color to the wall. Okay, so we'll do that, and we're going to attempt to get the shelving placed in here. We'll get that done, and we'll get our baseboards put down here. Okay, so that'll be our next phase. And our last and final phase will be putting up our doors here. We'll be installing our fans here and here. And we'll be doing our window treatments. So we're getting there, baby. We are getting there. It's going to be a minute. But it took a while. But let me tell you something. It's going to be well worth it. Look at that room. Beautiful. Okay, guys, we'll catch you. We'll keep you posted. We'll let you know. Man, oh man, look at this. I can't wait to get some furniture up in here. This is wonderful. Guys, take care. Bye-bye. Okay, here we go. We got an update. So we have splashed the water-based color on the wall. This is a color that my wife liked. And I agree with her. I do like it. It's a great color. So we got a color splash on the wall, right? And we also installed all of our lights. So we got all of our lights installed. And you can see that they're really, really flush, very flush lights. So we got that installed. I'm getting ready to put a cabinet up here. So we're going to install that for the television. And of course we got to do our window treatment. You may notice that we got our fans up. I put a 52-inch up here and a 42-inch up on this side right here. But they're matching fans. Both of them match. You know, the sisters and brothers. All right. So we got that done. Of course, we've got our lights. Look at that. Got all of our lights over top of all the windows. So once we get, that's where my wife's dress is going to go right there. So that should be pretty nice. So we got those lights in. We've got, of course, the ceiling fans. Those guys are in. They're operational. And everything seems to be coming together. So we're nearing the end. We're getting it done, guys. I still got to put my baseboard on right there. That's not going to be too bad. But there we are. Just wanted to give you an update. Let you see where we're at. You know where we've been. So you guys know where we're going. Okay. I'll see you next time. We'll see what comes next. Take care. Okay, guys, here we go. Ooh, what we got? Ooh, is that? Oh, is that furniture? Good night in the morning. We've got furniture. Looky here. Oh, and we've got artwork as soon as you walk in on the wall. We've got artwork right here. We've got a light over top of that right there, and that illuminates at dusk or dark right there, and it illuminates for about 45 to 60 seconds as soon as you walk in. That light shines back on that wall right there and gives a nice shot of that artwork sitting right there. And, what is going on here? Yeah. We've got artwork up in front of a window with the daggone radiator cover. You have got to love that. That's looking nice. So we've got our window balances in. We've got our window treatments in, with the exception of the balances, and we're going to be making those the weekend after Christmas. So we'll have that completed. That, of course, is my wife's dresser. She's liking that daggone thing. You know what she loves? She get that mirror right there. Whoop, 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 whoop. She pulls that mirror together. She is in seventh heaven. Again, radiator cover over top of this right here. Little artwork on top of that right there to make it complete. It's pretty nice. I mean, you don't want anything overwhelming again. We put the stand up for the TV right there. So we've got our stand up for the television there. That's looking real good. I've got to paint that bottom piece on that stand, on the bottom of the television stand, but it looks good. My wife wanted the cabinet. I said, let's do a freestanding, and she can appreciate that. She really likes that right there. Hey, guess what? Looky here. Look at that. That there is a 101-inch bed. Oh, let me tell you something. I am loving it. We got the spread in, but the valance, of course, didn't come. We'll make good on that right there. So we'll get that taken care of. But boy, oh boy, look at this. Looky here. That is nice. You got to admit, that looks nice. And that covers that entire wall. Just think, that area right there was one bedroom over there, from this wall to this wall over here. And that bedroom set covers one entire wall. That's one heck of a bedroom set there. So, at any rate, like I said, we've got to make sure that we get this right here replaced. So we'll get, not replaced, we've got to get that right there painted. So we'll get that there painted the same color as that wall right there, so it'll sit nice and flush. Right, so we're looking good there. The TV itself, I put on a mount where so you could just pull it out. So the TV actually swivels out just like that right there. So, we went all out on this thing right here. We wanted to make sure that this thing got put in right. And let's see. Let's take a look down the aisle. Look at that. That is amazing. Everything turned out really nice. The rug here, that rug is just temporary. That rug is there so the dogs won't end up scratching up the carpet. Scratching up the wood floors, but we're going to have that rug replaced and put another rug down. Okay, the next time we come on, we'll have the waterfall in here. We'll have my baseboards in. We'll have our light switches on. Of course, our lighting up here will be placed in. Our shelving will be placed in. Oh. What is going on here? What is that? Is that what I think it is? Are those closet doors? Looking good. Yes, we will have those closet doors looking good in no time. You know why? We'll put those lightings on there. We have a couple of marks on there we got to get out because they got damaged during the move. But inside of the closet, we're going to put a light that illuminates so that it shines down. Okay, so the back glass illuminates at nighttime when you come out of the closet. So, at any rate, guys, look here, the end. To God we give our praise, and we thank you, Lord, so much for helping us to complete this job. It's been a real task for my wife and myself, but Lord, have mercy. Thank you so much. Lord, the Hilton Hotel couldn't have given us better. I don't even think to share it. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Lord.